Hello there folks, my name is Great Muddy Poe, and welcome to part 59 of Elden Ring Reforged Master Mode. Let's get back into it. Looks like it is actually almost nighttime. It's evening, it's just a little bit further to night, and yes, there he is, a nice cavalry. Good thing to start on. When we get my ass kicked by a bear at the same time, hopefully. There is a bear in these woods over here, and if he notices commotion, which he sometimes does, he'll come in and join the fun. So, this could go pretty poorly, we'll have to see. Has he got a frost axe? Oh, you're kidding me. Why does the horse do frostbite? I get it, he drops Ice Spear, but like, really? It looks a bit funky as well. That visual, just, I don't know, on the big ass weapon looks a bit strange. Okay. Thanks, tree, I couldn't see. And he keeps the frost while he's dismounted. That's fun. Oh, I hate that. Why does that do so much damage with how fast it is? Like, you cannot react to it. Okay, thank you. Gotta say, I do like the L1 on these. Ah, hell, I hate you! How do I stun him? What? Oh, the delayed input there. With the queued roll. I'm gonna heal again, just because I got frostbite, so I'm gonna take more damage. So I want to be a bit careful. And there he goes, riding off into the sunset. Or sunrise in this case, I guess. When does this frostbite wear off, by the way? Luckily, Knight's Cavalries aren't all that difficult, so the frostbite isn't too much of a concern, but like... it just adds a bit of a nuisance factor, I guess. Can I get the riposte? Thank you. Like, look how far I got away from that and I still took damage from it. It's insanity. Oh, thank you for the jump R1. And you just did a normal jump without the R1. What a terrible horse owner. There's nothing to stop me from just slapping the shit out of this horse constantly. there should be some kind of, like, inbuilt regen limiter or something. Like, each time he tries to bring back the horse, it takes him longer and leaves him more vulnerable. Like, keep that animation there, but each time it's actually like a stance thing where he stands there to resummon the horse. And each time he summons the horse, it takes him longer and longer. So you get an opening to wail on him as you take out the horse more and more. Because as it is, you spend a lot of time just dealing with this shit. Oh my god. If I get frostbitten right now, I'm gonna die, so let me heal. Oh my god. Hopefully this is it. Hopefully he can summon the horse instantly, which I've seen him do. I think he was about to do it right at the end there. I saw him shift into position. Eh. So yeah, 10,000 and Ash of War Ice Spear. So obviously he drops Ice Spear, so they gave him an Ice Ash of War, which is interesting. Is that going to apply to some of the other Knights Cavalries as well? Well, that's the only one that drops an Elemental Ash of War, isn't it? I know there's one that drops Poison Mothlight. Oh, is that going to have oh, god. Interesting. Ice Spear, though, is a pretty good Ash of War, at least in vanilla. Not sure about ERA, I haven't used it too much personally. Could probably slap that on, I mean, it mostly becomes int scaling at that point, but that could be a good build. Do int with something that's already got some kind of benefit to int. But you actually need to do the cold infusion to get the cold, like even if it's a yeah, non-elemental weapon. But that's pretty cool that we can do that. The one I was thinking of was potentially? No, it can't go on epis. Interesting. And probably can't go on the... No, it can't go on fighting swords either. This is why? No. I could just read the description of it and it could tell me. Pole arms capable of thrusting and twin blades. Yeah, okay. Twin blades... A twin blade with that would be pretty fun as well. Ash of War magic damage scales with dexterity and intelligence. So yeah, dex intelligence, yeah. Makes sense. Obviously I don't like the game at nighttime, so let's fix that. Also, I didn't get attacked by the bear, which was a good sign. Might be that they removed the bear, or they moved him. Or he just didn't aggro and I got lucky. Yeah, there he is. I think we didn't end up over this way, so that's why. Yeah, obviously pretty dark down here because, you know, not got view of the Erd Tree down here. This would be a good place to set up a house. You don't need a view of the Erd Tree, you can actually sleep at night. That sounds like the ideal situation for the Lands Between. Then again, everyone worships the Erd Tree, so... Well, mostly everyone worships the Erd Tree, so... You want to be inside of it because you want to worship it. But again, blackout curtains and sunglasses be the booming business in the lands between. If I remember, there might be a rune piece up over this way. Nope. I am wrong. Maybe there's one around here somewhere and I've just misplaced it. Oh, it's there. There's another bear. Bad news, bear. I am here. Bear! Level 3. Nice. We don't need to kill bears anymore, but obviously they'll still get in our way, so gotta keep an eye out for them. Do have a Leonian rune bear here. Nothing special about this one though. There's another rune bear in Leonia that will be a little more special later on. Always stick to their back leg and watch out for the lunge. If you're by their back leg, the lunge can sometimes even miss you. Boom shakalaka. Not gonna go for the crit, because I find it's better not to go for the crit at the moment. Where you going, mate? And there we go. Rune bear down. Pretty easy. He did give me a gravel stone, which is always nice. And over here we do have a sliver of meat. That is probably human meat. So I'd like to separate it from other meat, but oh well. I think there's evidence of a campsite around here somewhere. If I remember correctly, there's like evidence of a campsite, a small fire and stuff like that, and it's like, the rune bear killed this poor dude. And was eating his corpse. Yeah, here you can see it's like evidence of a small campsite. So, yeah, a little bit of storytelling there. Guy camped in the wrong area and got attacked by bears, so... Always carry your bells, folks, or your bear spray. Although I think rune bears would probably be in the category of, if you see one, you're probably dead. We do have Hyena here, but there's not much point talking to her at the moment. Oh, the twin lookout encampments. Interesting. But this one wasn't connected to this one anyway. I don't think so, at least. Okay. So yeah, we're kind of gone where I want to along this path. We can head up this way now, but I'd like to head up this way here. And we haven't headed down here. There's a little path down here we need to. All-knowing metal number 1? Wait, does that mean I'm at 20%? Yeah, buddy. Also, 16 runes. Interesting. So yeah, there's a catacomb down here, and there's one of my least favorite catacombs in the entire game, because of the enemies it contains. This particular catacomb, the main enemy type you're going to face in here is omens, and I have an entire episode titled Omen Rant, so we all know how I feel about omens. And also the path through them is littered with local militiamen, which is always fun to deal with. But I got off the horses because I know they're around here somewhere. Yeah, there's one. Oh shit. I like not being able to see, it's fantastic. Actually kind of worked that time, their fog attack. I guess smoke attack? Smoke bomb? Fog bomb? I don't know. Kind of close to bleeding, which is a bit concerning. Haha! Man, if you didn't laugh before you lunged at me, you would have caught me off guard and probably instantly killed me with that bleed proc. He almost got me. He just failed an execution because he couldn't help but laugh gleefully about it. From software characters, they always have to laugh. Like, it's just required. Ah, yep. Do be careful here because you can see that we have some little traps that have left us. You can set them off with your bow if you spot them. Ah, I got more gauntlets. I did see another one. Obviously, you can just ride through on torrent to avoid the poison, or you can just avoid this little area entirely because there's only a couple here in this entire area. It's kind of a bit strange that there's just a couple, but hey. 4 signs of the all-knowing, so not many there, but hey, everyone helps. I'm using them pretty liberally, so... I think this is the catacomb I've mentioned that just has a tree burial watchdog as the boss, one of the 3-headed ones, and that's it. No gimmicks, no nothing. Unless that's changed in ERR. But yeah, potentially moving this boss to this catacomb, taking this boss and moving it to this catacomb, and taking the Madness Watchdog here and... I guess, yeah, making us a 3-headed Madness Watchdog, and yeah, okay. Single normal Watchdog, triple-headed Madness Watchdog, and then the gank fight. Like the imps hiding from the omens, because you only find imps in this one in places where the omens aren't, so makes sense, I guess. What is this place anyway? I think it's, yeah, Cliff Bottom Catacombs. A dungeon that perplexed me during my first playthroughs. Because I didn't know... Well, I think during just my first playthrough. I didn't know how to actually complete it, because it's one of the ones where you need to drop down in a specific spot. So, we got Fanged Imps. So, obviously, I've mentioned it before, but each region has a different imp. So, obviously for Leonia, we got Fanged Imps. For Limgrave, we have the Cat Imps. The only real difference is in what they'll throw. And in their visuals, obviously, as well. Like, yeah, they look different. Because, yeah. Got different masks. Watch out for him. He always takes out that candle. Don't know what he's got about that candle. These greatsword ones are always slightly more tanky, but they're not too bad. Because they can just be stun locked. So yeah, down below is the actual path, but we want to explore this other path first. Oh boy. So I can see an imp up there. We're going to get him to drop, but we're going to hit this. Not going to do much damage to him though. unfortunately. We're gonna be the ones to finish him off. Okay. They'll do good damage to the omens, though. Oh god. He just came bursting around that corner to kill me. So, let's get into some omen slaying. We got one down here. Let's put this lantern on because may as well. It'll help. Yeah, out of stamina. Ah! Omen, man. I hate them. I hate them so much. They're just... Oh. Why do they exist? Might lure him out of that area too, because it's pretty hard to see what was happening there with the camera. And also got to remember to put the elevator back up. Actually, I can craft one because I don't have much blazing. Where's... Oh, I actually got a bunch of those, which will give me actually a decent chunk. Yeah, 16. Each one of those is 1 minute, so that's 18 minutes. That's more than enough to get this place done. At least since I'm power stancing, I can't really use a torch. They threw magic pots. So they must be pretty resistant to magic, hence why the trap did little damage to them. Should give their weapons little magic buffs as well, because it'd be cute. So watch this dude take out that candle. Don't know what he's got against that candle every time. Motherfucking wall bounce. Motherfucking clocks. That's an old meme about a guy selling clocks and he drops the clock and it breaks, and yeah. I just have some weird stuff going on in my head. Oh, okay, Mr. Skitter Scatter. Why don't you skitter scatter that ass over here? Banged up level 2. There's only a couple of catacombs in Leonia, so it's pretty easy to get these nice and quick. So yeah, these X ones, you can just keep space during some of their combos, because they can be a bit scary. And yep, the football charge doesn't stop when they touch you, it stops when they grab you, so... Did give us an old fang, which is quite nice. So that is just the first omen of many, unfortunately. They can be pretty tough, so yeah, that's just one. We have the other one here. Let's get his attention and lure him down here to where his brother died. Where is the stance break, man? Jesus. Budding Big Storm. Okay. I'm all out of Estus. This is not good. This is the opposite of good. This is in fact terrible. Oh, the other one fell down. Oh, good. You can't hit me up here. I know he's there. Another forked hatchet for my collection. Well, I'll be selling that one as well. Let's open this up. Don't just rush in here mindlessly. This one is trapped. And obviously we get the Nox Mirror Helm. Let's sort by weight. There we go. So I think... Does it give good concentration or something? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it should give good concentration because, like, resistance against out of gods or something. I don't know. Give me that. And we do have a rune arc down here as well. I think we got the Fanged Imp mask. Yeah, Imp Head Fang. So the cat one gives us endurance, this one gives us intelligence. Which makes sense given they do use magic for their attacks. So we're kind of low on health, which is a little bit of a problem. Rune piece here. Can also from this angle see an imp hanging down there. Let's shoot him. Get him out of there. He is part of a ambush in this location here. And there's one more on the wall here. So when you go down there to get that item, you'll have 3 imps try and gank you if you don't take these 3 out. What are you doing? And a Grave Glovewort 3. Hells yeah. Okay. Right, this room. We have one there, and also one on the wall up there. So let's lure them out one by one. If I knock them down or get them out of the way, it's good enough by me. This one's got the sword, so gotta be a bit more careful with him. Obviously being a little bit conscious of the wall bounce, making sure that I don't push things too far with him, or I may end up bouncing and getting retaliated against. Let's get them down. They'll take a bit to get back up. Don't worry about that pressure plate, don't want to move too far forward. Of course, if they're going to be passive, I'm going to take advantage. There is the Scythe, so a really, really solid weapon, obviously. It is a scaling dexterity weapon, and it does have bleed on it as well, so really, really nice weapon. Obviously does not... That almost cost me my life. Obviously does not work with the Fortune I currently got on, so the Fortune of the Assassin, but it does work with Dancer pretty well. Awesome. I did see one drop a 3, which is good, but they also dropped 2s, which is also nice to know. Okay. We haven't found the way to unlock that yet. But we need to get back out of here because, well, I have no flasks and no health. I am very much about to die horribly.
Share them with me. Your thought.
And you know, good time for a cliffhanger. Oh, I'm so sorry, but 31 minutes, I can definitely end off here and continue next time. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, guys. Have a good one.